Hello, ladies. Greetings from Toronto, Canada. How are you
Hi,
today?
hello.
Oh, some of our best friends are from Toronto.
Well, that's awesome. We have a lot of vampires here, as you know, and of course the famous Nina Dobrov. I mean, what more can I
Yes,
say, right?
exactly,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. You raised her
yeah.
well.
Oh yes, we love her. We love her. Listen, you ladies are no strangers to vampires. So, Julie, let's just start with you. What keeps bringing you back?
You know, I can't quit you, I think is the ultimate answer. The answer as it pertains to this particular project is this is a book series that I have actually been a huge fan of for almost 20 years since
Yeah,
it came out. It predates my doing Vampire Diaries. It predates, to be honest, me having any power or influence in television whatsoever. And so 2 years ago, when somebody said to me, hey, if you could make any show that you never got a chance to make, what would it be? Without thinking about it, my answer was Vampire Academy. And then they let me. And that's, I think, the difference in the 15 plus years of my career is
right.
they actually were just like, sure, if that's what you want to do, here's money. And, and
Great, I'll
what
do
I
it.
loved about it is it's not about, it's not about just only really feeling comfortable in one little genre environment. It's just finding new and different ways to thread the needle of that story. For me, vampires are about, the search for a connection. Because if you're going to be immortal or at least live a long, long time, don't you want to kind of have that person, that thing in your life that makes it worth it? And so that's about as universal as the theme as you can get. And that's everything I do. I like to write sort of centered around that question.
Yeah,
Vampires let you do that. They
right.
let you tell those kind of stories.
Yeah, yeah. So, Marguerite, pick it up from there because I always wonder this. When you have such amazing source material, but it's popular. There's obviously a little bit of pressure there. You want to show it the best. How does this series, Vampire Academy, kind of go forward from when we saw that movie in 2014? But also, what makes it different than other series that you guys have worked on?
Well, we didn't really look at the movie for this. We just really based everything in the books. And the books are a really great, as you would say, great sandbox to play in because there's everything is there. And so, but we're also in this era where those books seem prescient because those books talk about a society that's starting to kind of stretch at the edges, that
Right.
people are starting to talk about what's fair and not fair. These young women are coming into this society that they never signed on to, they were just born into, in this society that's going to try and pull them apart. And so at the core is this beautiful, beautiful friendship. So it's these big, big pressures from the outside that we see writ small in this beautiful, beautiful friendship. So we can see what it's really doing on a personal level to be inside of a system that's not working and that's unfair. And these beautiful friends have to make some decisions about what they're going to do about it and if it's going to
Right.
bring them closer or pull them apart. So yeah.
Yeah, and then the thing that we were able to do on this particular show is we went to Europe.
Yeah.
We shot
Right.
in castles. We built an entire dominion. That's what we call it, the
Yeah.
Vampire Dominion. It is
Yeah.
a world outside of any world that we have ever experienced, lived, or seen in real life. And so,
Right.
whereas the Vampire Diaries universe was very specific to its place in Mystic Falls or in
New
New Orleans
Orleans.
or whatever, this is the scope of this is so massive, and just even being able to make the joke like, which castle are we shooting in today?
Yeah.
It was so it was so thrilling to be able to shoot
Oh,
something with such a
And
giant
stylistically,
prism.
it also has this kind of ancient and modern vibe, so that you
right.
also have a visual besides the castles and everything. It's really different than anything we've seen before.
Yeah, and just to wrap it up, Julie, like this is an expansive cast. There's a lot of great new young talent, people we've maybe seen, smattering, but this really lets them shine. Was it how challenging was it choosing this cast?
It was challenging in that we had to do it over Zoom. We had to do it in a very compressed amount of time while we were trying to write the show. We started casting before we'd written a word of the show, which, in and of itself
Except for the
is a
sides.
little bit, yeah, we'd written the sides. It's a little bit complicated, but the freedom of being able to just say, who's the best person for this part? And where, and how are we going to put this whole ensemble together without pressure of needing to cast a star name or anybody that's pushing you to put this person that they have a deal with into the show. Like, we got to
Right.
discover our love for each of these individual actors and put them where we thought that they belonged, without any external influence. And I think we really did a good job of it, because I think that they really each individually shine in a really great way.
Well, listen, I can't wait for Canada to get a hold of this series. They're going to be very excited to watch it. I know you're going to get a lot of new fans here, and maybe Nina will attend, some special screening. What do you think?
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we'll have to get her on the phone. Nina, you listening? Your buddies are here. Come on, they got a new show.
Get over here.
Well, thank you so much, ladies, for your time. I really, really appreciate it.
Take
Have
care.
a great afternoon.
Cheers.
Okay.
Bye.